Hi fellow traders, I'm making this video to share my GBP USD analysis with you. Within an hour, mm, Bank of England is going to release many data like MPC members vote for asset purchase program, MPC members vote for interest rate and decision of interest rate and the amount of asset purchase program. So all of these things are going to be released at 7 a.m. New York time, and we will pay attention to what is going to happen. So before I talk about what action should we take in GBP USD after the release of all these statistics, we need to look at the chart now, and we see that this pair is trying to take support at this 55 moving average. Last time it came to 55 moving average and bounced up. However, the upward movement was not sustained by GBP USD. It fell down again back to the this 55 moving average and again bounced to the upside, and this time the bounce to the upside is even weaker. So it looks like market has been bouncing even less, and again it's coming back to this point. So there are a number of traders who are considering this moving average as the support line, and they're just buying, and which is why it's bouncing up from here. However, the magnitude of the bulls are not sufficient to drive GBP USD to any more to the upside, and it's coming back to this support moving average. So today's MPC statistics will be a very significant factor to uh, decide whether or not this support whether or not the USD will break the support. If there will be hawkish move, and we can see a movement to the upside easily from this point, because this moving average 55 has already been long-term support line since July 18. And if we see dovish statistics from the release today, then this will be finally broken, and then GBP/USD will start falling. So let's go to the daily time frame and try to figure out by what number of pips it can immediately fall if the overall statistics will be uh, dovish. So I have just plotted this smaller rectangle, and this is a support area, and this line is also a support line. So if we see dovish statistics, then the market can easily fall back to this support area, and the number of pips which we can gain by selling around 36.75, which is the current price, is 5560 pips. So we need to focus on a few things today in MPC. Number one is how many members of MPC are going to vote for. I mean, how many votes are given for early winding down the asset purchase program. Michael Saunders, one of the MPC members, voted last month for an early end of Bank of England asset purchase program. If more MPC members vote for the same, it will be hawkish for GBP. There is more probability that the old members will vote will keep their votes unchanged. However, there are two new members this month, and we'll have to pay attention on their votes. So if any more member will join Michael Saunders on voting for early end of BOE asset purchase program, that will be hawkish for GBP, and we can easily expect the GBP USD pair to go up by at least 55-60 pips. So this is one thing. Another thing is to focus on the vote for interest rate hike. So markets are expecting an early rate hike, probably a hike of 15 basis point in February 2022 to February 2022. However, this is something like jumping on a gun. This is an early expectations, because the current progress in the economy is not sufficient for this early hike of 15 basis point in February 2022. Labor market conditions will be a uh, significant factor to understand whether or not the inflation right now is sustainable, or it's just transitory. if we compare the inflation of UK, it's 3.2%. It's above the target inflation of 2%. However, it's not as big as the inflation of the US, which was 5.3%. And we saw the reaction of Federal Reserve yesterday. So, and if we look at the other factors in the labor market, many employees of smaller companies are still on furlough, and these smaller companies makes up to around one fourth of the total employment. So the condition in labor market condition is very is still still can cause uncertainty, and that's why there is a less chance of any early signal of rate hike in first quarter of next year. Therefore, we expect first rate hike of at least by 15 basis point, not before the second quarter of 2022. However, we should simply look at the number of votes for the rate hike, and accordingly we should act. So we can focus on any economic calendar, and we can look at the number of votes right after the release, and we can try to take an entry after the first spike, which may end within a few seconds. So that's all about this uh, GBP USD and a trading plan, and let's see what happens today. We'll update what we are trading by posting comments on our forex analysis page to this analysis. Thank you.